to transitions, I have here with me Queen TD and also her son, Antoinette. I have learned your name just recently, and I'm so happy that I'm able to have you here with me on the show.
Thank you for having us.
So, we're talking about shoes and feet. And Antoinette, tell me about your situation and how you got involved in starting a charity with your mom.
I was like, really just had a prosthetic being born with a little leg.
Talk clearly, I am.
I was born with like I was born with like shorter than the other, and I did more prosthetics every time. So my mom thought of starting a charity, and she really helped. We kept getting new prosthetics. So we started.
So you've given away some prosthetics that you've outgrown?
Yes.
And these are kids who are living in Canada or
All over the world.
all over the world? That's wonderful. I think that that's a great idea. So what's the name of your charity that you've started?
Pffd, that stands for Prosthetics for Foreign Donation.
Very good, very good. So you were telling me, Queen TT, about the experience that you had in a marketplace
Yes.
when Antoinette was just a littler lad than
Yes.
now.
Just
So
a
can you
wee
tell
one.
us about that? What you saw?
Absolutely. So we went to Jamaica for a few weeks, and we were going to the market to just do a little bit of shopping, and we met a double leg amputee who had no prosthetics, no limbs. He was on a skateboard, and Aya at the time was taller than him. And at 4 years old, being taller than a man in his 30s, Aya was just very puzzled and asked the man where his prosthetics were, and the man began to explain that he couldn't afford prosthetics. And it obviously bothered us that, you know, Antoinette, being born in Canada, we definitely have the advantage of having access to prosthetics. And he didn't have that. And at the time, Antoinette offered him 2 of his old prosthetics. That he was like, you can have 2 of my prosthetics so you can stand tall. So
That's so sweet.
we all started crying in the market, and it was a really beautiful moment, but that is the moment that birthed PFFD, because I realized in that moment if my son was willing to donate some of his old prosthetics, what if we can get other amputees to donate some maybe adult prosthetics, crutches, wheelchairs, walkers, anything to do with mobility that could help that man potentially stand tall or, you know, have different advantages. And this is really how that all birthed, was just on vacation, and it's planted a seed of the gift of mobility. So now we give the gift of mobility, which we say is wrapped with independence and a renewed sense of dignity, and that's what we want to give to people who don't have advantages to having prosthetics. So in redeveloping countries all over the world.
And in order to get them there, you have some next steps in terms of setting up your charity?
Yes.
Because you're not able to give receipts
Yes.
to people who will donate to help you, right?
Absolutely.
But,
Because we're just in our humble beginnings.
Yeah,
So, just in our humble beginnings, yeah, we're definitely, first we had to work on getting some of the donations.
Yeah.
So amputees, people with physical disabilities all over Canada have been really supportive and sending us their old wheelchairs and things like that. And then the next step now is just building the board, getting more community support and getting more people on the team, because technically it's a 2-man team right now. We are definitely proud to be a 2-man team, but we'd love to make it a 5- and 10-man team, and get this board going so we can get these donations in and get these mobility aids to people who really need them.
and this is just a little selection
This
here,
is
isn't
a-
it?
this is
Because
a-
you have a whole lot more that have been donated.
Yes.
And you're keeping them at your place. So, Antoinette, tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being very important, where would you see this organization that you and your mom have started? What importance from 1 to 10?
10.
10. Very good. That's wonderful.
It's very
Because, you know,
important.
it's, and tell me, why is it important?
Prosthetics, so there's a lot of people around the world don't. Some people have outgrown their prosthetics and don't have money to afford prosthetics. So it's very important to help give them prosthetics.
That's great, because that's a gift of mobility too, isn't it? That they can get around and get around with dignity.
And without your prosthetic, it's not a shoe, but it's kind of like a shoe. You put it on before you leave the house, and that gives you mobility so you can walk and go everywhere you want. So it's a part of it.
And it's a part of you, isn't it? Like, this is really important to you, and you're getting mobility, and we hope that in school systems, we can see more support for kids who have to use mobility aids to
Yes.
get around as well, because we know that attitudes need to be improved out there,
Yes,
don't we?
and get the word out.
And I think that it's great, and I'm just so happy that you guys were able to come in and talk about your effort to get this charity really off and going.
Well,
And I
thank
wish you all the luck.
Thank
And
you
I
so
hope that
much.
it all works out for you. And congratulations to you, young man.
We appreciate you having us here. We are definitely honored to be a part of the show, and yeah, thank you for your support.
Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome.
All right, thank you.